Ooh, what's up? Welcome in, everybody. Russell Plunge on a Sunday night. That's what we're doing, right? Glad all you fine folks could come in here. I think my green screen's just slightly off back there. Hold on. I'm going to fix it in real time. There we go. There we go. I got to pull the wall up here. Welcome in, everybody. Russell Plunge, ready to go again every Sunday night right here. CWA. We're working our way through. We're almost done with 1989, which is exciting. Tonight we're going to be going through we're on episode 19 here at Russell Plunge, but episodes 10-7, October 7th, 89, and October 14th, 89. So this is right in my birthday range. I'm a 10-10 baby. So I would have been turning 3 years old right here in 1989. So we'll see what we get into. I appreciate everyone for coming through. One thing that I just did here tonight, I dropped a new video about an hour and 15 minutes ago. It is in the video section, so I'll be plugging that throughout the show. And hopefully I can get some people to go over there and check that out after this live and check and see what you think. It's a pretty wild video. A secret meeting between Vince McMahon and Bret Hart after 2 months after the death of Owen Hart. It's a pretty interesting story. It's from Bret Hart's book. But yeah, let me also get the chat in here so we can talk to each other. I can pop it up on the screen. Yeah, let's go. Let's get in here. Let's see what's going on. First of all, let me get the sound ready, and I think I've got this set up correctly. 10-7. Let's go. Welcome in, all you fine folks.
Hello again, everyone.
Real quick, before we really get in here with Dave Brown, who we got in here tonight? Who we got in here? Galactic Wrestling Federation coming through, and Matthew K. Love to see it. Love to see it. BGOG came through earlier. Wildside, Simi Sharp. Appreciate that, guys. Let's have a good night.
Everybody, Dave Brown, glad to be back here at ringside with CWA Championship Wrestling. Boy, we got a good one coming up for you today. Last week, I understand Ronnie P. Gossett was not around. I hope the same thing will hold true today. If so, it'll be a much more pleasant day for us, I think. We got quite,
live on Twitch.
Quite an array of matches for you. The beginning match, the opening match of the day, is
live on
a
Twitch.
good one in which Buddy Landell is going to be in here to be going against the King. That's just the opener today. A bit later on, we'll be looking at the Blackbirds as a tag team. Dutch Mantell and Freddie will be teaming up to go against them. Rock and Roll Express, Rick Morton, Robert Gibson will be in a little bit later on. Then you'll see the Dirty White Boy in a single match. And listen to the expiration of time match of the day. Mark Starr, Chris Champion, the Wild Side, will be going against the Superstar, Bill Dundee and Dustin Rhodes. Got a lot of action coming up. You stay with us. Back with the King against Landell.
What's up, Dylan? Welcome in here. Welcome in here.
In a moment.
Oh, no. It's just close to my birthday. It's not actually my birthday. It's been my birthday in time with where we're at this. I'm 3 days away from my birthday if we were actually on the October 7th, 89.
CWA champion, these two guys.
I'll count it still, Matthew.
As the Wild Side, Chris Champion,
Some
Mark Starr
Blackbirds,
going to be involved in it. We'll let them talk about their matches coming up.
Blackbird's
You
my new
guys
favorite
haven't,
tag team in wrestling,
haven't
period.
heard from your manager by any chance, have you?
Dave, you'd like us to come out here and say, yeah, we haven't heard from Ronnie, we don't know where he is, but that's not the case. We know exactly where Ronnie is. We know what he's been doing, and as a matter of fact, he's got a little surprise for everybody. And you know how Ronnie Gossett is. And you
I know how Ronnie Gossett is, no doubt about that.
You know, maybe we ought to just bring Ronnie out right now, you know?
Come on.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? You'd like to see Ronnie now? Huh?
I'd like not to. Oh, come on.
What's up, Zach? What's up? What the hell is Ronnie Gossett wearing? Jesus. What's up, Zach?
Yes.
Welcome back.
Hey, wait. What is all of this? Is this your version of medals or what? What is it? All of this here.
That's the most intelligent thing you've ever said, Dave Brown. These are Ronnie's medals that I gave myself. Number one, this medal with your ignorant face on it is for putting up with you for a year. Get that camera in here. Zoom
Right,
in on
Libra,
these
baby.
medals. This right here is for Buckwheat Harris when I was his tag team partner and made the mistake of teaming with him. And this Cleveland Brown medal reminds me of Jerry Lawler because they're a big a loser as Lawler is. The Ghostbusters are for my fabulous wild side. And this little munchkin over here is for Bill Dundee, the only midget that's allowed in professional wrestling.
Well, okay, that's ridiculous is what I got to tell you.
Your opinion means nothing to me, Dave Brown.
Listen,
let me tell you something before you interrupt me again. This means that Ronnie Gossett is declaring war. War, W-A-R. No more of making Ronnie Gossett the
What
village
is it
idiot.
good for?
No more powdering and diapering
Dead Punk Gage, welcome in here.
Ronnie Gossett. No more strap matches. I want all you goofs in the back to listen and listen good. And that includes you, Eddie Marlin. Ronnie Gossett is demanding loyalty and respect, even from my ranks here, the wild side. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
From now on, we're going to be more vicious
Look, the snake's coming for Dave Brown, and Dave's freaking out.
than ever. From now on, we will have
Snake's like, for the love of God, please take me away from these guys.
no mercy on any opponents. And Jerry Lawler, this crown is especially for you because every time I look at it, it's going to remind me of how I hate your guts. And believe me, I despise you.
Listen, your guys have got matches coming up in this one-night CWA tournament to crown a champion here. Do you realize
Is he drinking booze?
these guys could end up going against
You
each
a little
other?
Sean to get through this promo?
That's all you're good for, is causing dissension among my ranks. They won't be going against anybody. I don't know why you're even having a tournament because, in my opinion, they can beat anybody in it. So why save all that trouble? Give the belt to one of them today. We don't even need a tournament.
No, we're not going to do that. The tournament will occur, and these guys, if they end up wrestling each other, that's just the way it'll be. It's a one-night tournament to determine the new CWA champion.
Well, I guarantee you, ignorance, it'll be the wild side. You can take that to the bank.
We'll just wait and see about that. We've got a match coming up here. If you gentlemen have said your say, then we'll get on with...
We'll leave when we're ready to go.
You don't have to ask us to leave. When we get through talking, we'll tell you. You just be an ornament.
So, Bob, welcome in here, sir.
That is the biggest problem in professional wrestling. And don't think by a long shot that I'm finished with Jerry Lawler.
Well, Lawler will have a lot to say about that, too. The King in here right now, ready for his match. Ronnie P.
Yeah, I like Chris Champion. He cracks me up with promos sometimes, but he's a solid hand, man. Yeah, he's definitely had some talent.
What is that with? He's got general stars on his helmet, but sergeant stripes on his jacket there. The King steps up into the ring right now, ready for a one-fall, 10-minute.
We get from King here this week.
Here's
King and Landell. Shit.
Boy, Buddy Landell. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee here today. And Landell says he gets a chance to beat him on TV. Well, a lot of people have tried, Buddy Landell. Landell, the tough veteran, rugged wrestler. This should be a good match. Couple of big guys here. Referee Jerry Calhoun with the brief instructions, and here we go. There's the King right there.
I like old Landell, though.
Landell.
What's up, Skronk? Welcome in.
Jerry Calhoun steps in between them and warns Landell about a doubled-up fist. They tie it up. Backed into the corner is Jerry Lawler. Landell backs away clean. It's a non-title match, buddy, is all I can tell you. 1, 2. Lawler hooked him, had him down for the 2 count. But Landell able to break out of it.
So I was in this guy that I watched throughout the week. He doesn't only play wrestling, but he does play like 2 days of wrestling throughout the week. Mark Fusion is the channel. I really enjoy hanging out in his live streams. But he's watching, I think he's in 88 of Memphis right now in CWA, and he was asking the question, when does it become USWA? And so it had me actually look, because I'm like, been waiting on it as we watch here, and it's actually the very end of the year. I think it's like December 31st is when the switch actually happens. So I guess 90 is when we get USWA. I'm not sure if that's what we're doing yet, but still interesting. This is the last year of CWA technically, before the merger with USWA, and then I learned WCCW already changed their name to USWA in August, by this time already in '89.
Guys, only just worry about the King. You don't have to worry about us. You're talking to us. We're not talking to you. We're over here to call the match. Landell wanting to know why the belt is not on the line. Well, it's a non-title match. Never has been signed as a non-title match. That should not come as a surprise to Buddy Landell. It should also not come as a surprise that if he can beat the King here on TV
and put it on my Wrestle Plunge. I think I put it on YouTube and on Facebook. But yeah, Jerry Lawler having a stroke just last week. I saw that he's doing better, and I think he's even back in his Memphis home. But yeah, this is his third stroke since 2018, and then of course we know he had the heart attack in 2012. Lawler's still out here though. The first stroke I was reading that kind of really affected him a lot, but can't keep the King down. He ain't putting over death just yet.
On the list to get a shot at the unified world title that the King holds. But Landell,
it's a rip shot.
Crowd getting on him a little bit, and he's a little thin-skinned about the whole thing as he climbs out of the ring to complain to the crowd. Why do I suspect that's just going to make it worse, huh? Buddy Landell. Paying attention to about everything except Lawler. You know, sometimes this is a tactic that a wrestler will use, trying to lull his opponent into thinking that he is paying more attention to other things and then try to sneak up on somebody. I don't think Lawler will be swayed by that at all. Middle of the ring again. They tie it up. Once again, Landell backs Lawler to the corner. This time he doesn't break it clean. He nails him with a right fist. 2 minutes gone in the action here. 10 minutes the overall time limit of the match. Jerry Lawler against Buddy Landell. It is a non-title match, but an important match nonetheless. They're all important when you're the world champion. Landell again using a right fist. He's done it twice. Lawler goes after him again. This time he backs Landell into a corner. And this time he nails him with a right fist.
Jerry Lawler right hand now.
For a break.
Calhoun warning him.
Fighting fire with fire.
Landell digging in the trunks.
Come to think of it, he can do that too.
What's he doing over there?
But he used the fist after Landell.
This is a good opening match for this week.
And now Buddy is complaining to the referee as though one of the great injustices in the history of the world had just happened to him. Landell backed into a corner again by Lawler. Referee's there, calls for a break. Lawler this time beals him out of the corner. Across the ring.
Oh, shit, he got decked with something. A fistful of quarters or something.
Yeah, sure. Using the forearm, he says. I don't think so.
Some sort of foreign object.
Landell, nonetheless, with the upper hand at the moment as Lawler is on the mat. He picks Lawler up and drops him with a suplex.
It's a good question.
Buddy Landell now very confident with a cover. Count of 2, but the King.
Remember, this is non-title.
At the 2 count, Landell thought he had him pinned. A little overconfidence there by Buddy Landell. A lot of overconfidence, maybe, would be a better term. 4 minutes gone in this one. Lawler has just nailed it with the right hand. Landell went to the tights again, and again he nails Lawler. This time he got him right in the stomach. Lawler back on his feet. Landell is there to grab him. Back into the corner. Landell just openly using the fist. The referee warning him about it. Now steps in there. Uh-oh. Strap comes down. Look out, Landell.
Strap is down.
Jerry Lawler comes into the corner.
Unloading on the midsection with rapid-fire blows.
Calhoun gets nailed by Buddy Landell as Lawler ducked out of the way. Landell.
They're going to throw this son of a bitch right
down
out.
on the floor. it's a disqualification. Jerry Calhoun has just disqualified Buddy Landell. And the King gets his hand raised on a DQ. 5 minutes 50.
I do love Buddy Landell's corkscrew elbow, that sweep the leg across. Boom! He would just deliver that shit.
15 seconds of action, and Jerry Lawler has just gotten himself a victory here over Buddy Landell, who came in with that superior attitude, yelling at the crowd, using the fist, using some kind of foreign object. Finally, he nails the referee, and he is disqualified. He comes back into the ring, and Lawler comes after him. Landell now.
Lawler's in great shape right there.
There he goes.
Look at him.
After losing by disqualification, the King with his hand raised. 5 minutes, 15 seconds of action, and Lawler has himself another victory, again in a non-title match. Fans go after Jerry over there. I think you can tell who they were for all through in the entire match here. Hey, I want to call out a couple of guys right here. Here they come. Eddie Marlin and Dutch Mantell.
Dutch has returned.
The CWA.
I'm going to miss Texas Dirt.
See you again. Notice you got the belt in hand with the tournament coming up here.
I just want to get Dutch out here to assure him that last week wasn't a pick on Dutch Mantell Day. Rules are rules, and we have to abide by them. And, you know, I stated when we was out
like
here
the
last
storyline.
week we would sign a tournament. Tournament has been signed, and you are in it.
Well, Eddie, I don't have any hard feelings towards you, really, because I know rules are rules, and you got to follow them, and you got to do all this kind of stuff. But see, I, from deep in my heart, Texas Dirt gave me the belt, and I figured it was mine. But if we're going to have a tournament, that means I'm going to have to go through 12 guys when I've wrestled 3 or 4 times. But I've had odds like that before, and I can climb the mountain, and that just means this is going to be a little more nicer and sweeter if I can possibly take it back again. It's a long uphill climb. There's a lot of tough guys in this tournament, but one thing that bothers me, and I like it, I really do, the winner of the tournament gets a chance to meet Jerry Lawler for the Unified World's title. Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Same night.
Same night.
That's what. Are you talking? I thought I was talking, Dave Brown. I guess you thought I was finished or something.
So I guess after it becomes USWA, they're going to retire this title. So will they just unify it with the already unified title that Jerry Lawler's holding?
Oh, but you get to meet Jerry Lawler the same night. Right. Well, now that means you're going to have to wrestle. If I'm right, if my little...
Whoa, and it will be the same night? That's crazy. That's unfair.
Leaders right in the back, 1, 2, 4 times, and then you got to meet Jerry Lawler for the world's title. To me, it seems like after you wrestle 4 guys, it seems like you should be a little tired. I don't know.
Wait just a second. Don't you think the belt that Jerry Lawler's got is worth wrestling 4 times to get a shot? When you had this title, you wasn't...
I didn't have that title. You took it away from me, remember?
Well,
it's only been a week.
When Texas Dirt had it, he wasn't in line for a title shot. But if you win this belt that night, you also get a shot at the world title.
Okay. It is worth a shot at the world's unified title, because a lot of guys want it.
There you go. We agree on it.
Okay, thank you very much. And I'm going to be in that tournament, and I'm going to try my dead level best to take it back, and I want you to present it to me.
I hope I can.
All right. Dutch Mantell and Eddie Marlin. That one-night tournament coming up. We'll tell you more about it later on. We'll be back with more right here.
We'll be right back. Again, everyone, thanks for coming in here. Appreciate it. You've joined me on a Sunday night at 6 Eastern. Make sure you do this on the reg. Make it a thing. Make sure the bell is clicked. For when I do go live, you'll get notified.
Michael St. John for CWA Championship Wrestling. Candleton, Indiana, tomorrow afternoon. Action your way at 3 o'clock on the card. The Rock and Roll Express, Freddie, Dutch Mantell, and many more at the Candleton Gym. Tomorrow afternoon, Candleton, Indiana at 3 o'clock. Action Hopkinsville, Kentucky this coming Thursday night. Western Kentucky Fairgrounds. Henryville, Indiana coming on Thursday, October 26th. Owensboro, Kentucky. Action at the Sports Center this coming Wednesday night. Kevin Dillinger takes on the Soul Taker. Jeff Jarrett against Mike Davis. The Nature Boy Buddy Landell takes on Freddie. Dutch Mantell against the Dirty White Boy. The Blackbirds with Harold Harris will take on...
The Blackbirds, sir. The hottest, best tag team in the promotion. Also, real quick plug on a video that I dropped less than 2 hours ago. In the video section. Brand new video. It's interesting. It's a story from Bret Hart's book about a secret meeting that took place between Vince McMahon and Bret Hart 2 months after Owen Hart's death. And it's a cool little story that I put together with a docu-style editing. So check it out. And yeah, if you do check it out, make sure you leave a comment. hit the old like ski on there, and it helps us out here at Publicly Buzz as we continue to grow and trying to reach 10K right now, guys. And we could use all the help we can. Chris, welcome in here, brother.
Superstar Bill Dundee and Dustin the Natural Rhodes. CWA Tag Team title in Owensboro Wednesday night. The Rock and Roll Express, Rick Morton, Robert Gibson, title on the line against the Wildside Chris Champion and Mark Starr and General Ronnie P. Gossett in their corner. Then for the first time ever in the history of wrestling, the World Unified Heavyweight Championship on the line. Jerry the King Lawler will take on an opponent. The fans decide. You'll decide by your voice vote at the arena Wednesday night. It'll either be Superstar Bill Dundee, Rick Morton, Robert Gibson, Dustin Rhodes, or Dutch Mantell.
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a potential... Who knows what could happen here, but a brother count is about to commence.
That title.
Michael St. John, it won't be either of the others because we all know who he's going to do it. Dustin Rhodes and I's taking out the Blackbirds early on, and Jerry the King Lawler. We all know who the fans are going to pick because when it comes to fighting, there ain't nobody does it better than you and me. And, brother, I'm going to tell you this up front because you're making me hot, Jack. You're getting it.
You're making me hard, Jack.
Every way to hang on to that belt because you're losing it, Lawler. Last week it was at the end of a tournament. This week they're going to have to wrestle twice, and you wrestle once. Yeah, Lawler, I don't particularly care for you, brother. I'm just going to tell you, when they pick Bill Dundee's name, I'm taking that belt off you, and I don't care how many times I go to wrestle. I hope they pick me because I want that belt, Lawler.
Damn, short promo, two brothers. Low brother count here this week by Dundee.
Mantell, you might have a shot at that belt.
Well, I may have a shot if the fans want me to have a shot at it, but I'm going to say one thing. Jerry Lawler, he's going to let the fans pick who he wrestles. And I think, that's a good quality in Jerry Lawler, but, everybody's already wrestled one match, and Lawler gets in there. Lawler, be on your toes Wednesday night.
All right, we're about ready to go with a tag team match now. It'll again be one fall 10-minute time limit. Got the Blackbirds coming in here.
The count going, baby. Only
Parsons.
two. Blackbirds, here we go.
I hear the sound of rawhide. That means
Oh, no, that's
Mantell
Dutch.
coming in. There he is with his partner for the day, Freddie. They will be going against the Blackbirds in this match. The Dutchman climbs into the ring. Freddie.
Got Freddie and Dutch. This is two of the hottest guys in the territory, really, because Dutch is pretty over too, but I don't think he's as over as Freddy Krueger.
Says the crowd. There he is.
Oh, Tehran, welcome in here.
Balls on that right hand. That got all day, says Dutch. Get him out here. Couldn't agree with you more, Dutchman. Here they come. Finally, Harold Harris leading the way. Their manager, Brickhouse.
Wow, this is a good episode. I mean, I know that there was a schmoz and bullshit DQ ending with Lawler and Landell, but even this, Freddie is still Tommy Gilbert. However you want to look at it, it's a goofy character, but this is a pretty good tag match here.
Right behind. And
Blackbird's my
Parsons
favorite
following.
team right now, dude.
As the Blackbirds come into the ring area now, they
Brickhouse Brown, Iceman King Parsons.
And the shades back to Harold Harris.
It's true. It's true. We still got
Remember,
time.
it's one fall, 10-minute time limit. It will be starting for the team of the Blackbirds. Dutch Mantell will start for his team, and looks like Brickhouse. Well, no, both of them stepped through the ropes. Now Iceman Parsons back outside. Brickhouse Brown is the one that starts against Dutch Mantell. Little misdirections on the part of the Blackbirds to get things started. Hey, what the Blackbirds had some words to say about this tournament that's coming up. Let's listen to what they said about it.
I took a bit of a holiday for a couple of weeks, and all kinds of fun things happened when I got back. I hear that there's going to be a tournament for the CWA Heavyweight title. And you know what? We are the first black team. And this was the first black heavyweight champion. And guess what? I got a feeling that he's going to be the second black heavyweight champion one more time. And this man will take up his slack if he doesn't make it. And you know what that means? That means all you mud ducks, all you gutter sluts, don't come up to us.
Did he say ghetto sluts?
With all this chameleon jewelry, we are high budget. We don't want to fool with any low budgets. Tell them about it, Brick.
Let me tell you something right now, just in case you people ain't briefed on what's happening. I am a two-time CWA heavyweight champion. Now, going through this tournament means one thing to me.
So
and that's money.
both the Blackbirds are in the tournament. They could potentially face each other.
And Iceman, brother, I know one thing about it. Both of us can get the job done at any given time. You better tell them something, man.
See, Lalo, since day one, you understand, of professional wrestling, they never had a black world champion. But I put the icing on the cake. See, they call you the king, you understand, by the wrestling world. But when I was born, my mama held me up in the air and say, this boy is gonna be a leader. Right. So I shall name him king. By birth, you understand. Right. Not a nickname. Like I told you, the birds are often imitated, but never duplicated. You understand? I can't wait until the tournament starts, because everybody know what's the word? Blackbird. Lola.
What's the word?
Blackbird. If you can't do it, let your girlfriends do it. Lola. I don't know what you've been taking, but I like that. I like that. Because now you made the biggest mistake of your life, you rooted poop.
Iceman with he got a little carried away there, but it was a decent promo. Good promo.
On the Blackbirds, Iceman rolls into the ring. That stopped the count.
Almost didn't know when to stop,
though. Barely
though.
made it in. The crowd was up to about 9. The referee had run out of the ring too. There.
Totally
Freddie
see that
was
dead
kind of
pup.
running wild. The Blackbirds. Now, tag has been made by Brickhouse Brown and Iceman Parsons. Little hesitant about coming in there to do battle with Freddie. Freddie steps out. Dutch Mantell is in now. So it's Dutch Mantell, Iceman Parsons. Parsons grabs Mantell, pulls him back in the corner. Brickhouse Brown holding him up from outside while Iceman works on him with the knee.
Ain't had Freddie unleashed on him yet.
Errol Harris had the referee distracted down the apron. Look at Parsons. He was pulling tights, no doubt about it. But he snapped Dutch Mantell down to the mat. Mantell back on his feet. Parsons to the corner. The tag on Brickhouse. They double up. Dutch Mantell gets the double boot to the midsection coming off of there. He's over to the corner, though, makes the tag. Here is Freddie.
Has Freddie even ever taken a bump? I don't think he has. He doesn't need to, brother.
Brown. Look out, Errol Harris off the top rope. He was caught at it by the referee, though.
And another
the referee
DQ.
saw Harris as he sailed through the air to land on Dutch Mantell with that cane. They are disqualified. Dutch Mantell and Freddie are going to be the winners of this one. So the manager interferes, and it cost his team perhaps the match. They certainly lose it right there on disqualification. 3 minutes, 57 seconds. Dutch Mantell and Freddie get their hands raised. We'll take time out and be back with more.
Wrestling fans, want to remind you that action returns to Evansville, Indiana next Wednesday night. Candleton, Indiana, tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, big card of action.
Yeah, thanks
Candleton
everyone
Gym,
for
Rock and
hanging
Roll
out
Express,
here
Freddie, Dutch
tonight.
Mantell, many more there. Hopkinsville
Everybody's
on
having a good
Thursday
weekend.
night at the Western Kentucky Fairgrounds. Henryville, Indiana, we'll
Having
have
a
more
pretty
information
decent
on action coming
weekend.
your way
Gotta
on
go back to
October
work
26th.
tomorrow, but
Here in Owensboro, Kentucky, this Wednesday night.
she
Listen to
goes.
this. Kevin Dillinger takes on the Soul Taker. Jeff Jarrett against Mike Davis. Buddy Landell takes on Freddie. Dutch Mantell against the Dirty
Soul
White
Taker, that was Papa Shango. That was Godfather one.
Boy. The Blackbirds with Errol Harris against Bill Superstar Dundee and Dustin Rhodes. CWA Tag Team title match, the Rock and Roll Express against the Wild Side with Ronnie P. Gossett. Then in the main event, for the first time ever in wrestling history, the World Unified title on the line, held by Jerry the King Lawler. You, the fans, will decide between Bill Dundee, Rick Morton, Robert Gibson, Dustin Rhodes, or Dutch Mantell, who will be Jerry Lawler's opponent in Owensboro, this coming Wednesday night. For
How are they
main
doing
event.
that?
We'll see you in Owensboro.
How are they doing the voting on that?
Wednesday night.
Right now, Mike Davis and Chris Frazier, they are going to be going against. Oh, I hear the music.
Nacho Man, what's up, dude?
Roll Express headed this way.
Hey, make sure, anybody in the chat, make sure you're following Nacho Man. He puts out a lot of really cool content. I just finished your Roddy Piper video today, actually, speaking of which was hilarious. I'd seen that before, but my God, it's terrible. And at the end, the kids just all attack him. And my favorite part was actually when he was just like double-legging children, just taking them down.
Rick Morton, Robert Gibson. They wear the CWA tag titles around their waist. This is a non-title match here today, but should be a good one.
Roll Express, baby.
Rock and Roll RPM, Mike
Davis and Frazier.
will have as his partner Chris Frazier to go against the Express. Rock and Roll. As Rick Morton, Robert Gibson hand the belts out of the ring. We're about set to get underway with some tag team excitement today.
See if we have a... I'd say this will be a clean finish. We got Rock and Roll here with some jobbers. I mean, this is still a good episode. This is a star-studded out.
Rock and Roll. Rick Morton
And Freddie,
starting
of course.
against Mike Davis.
Dude, I love looking at the crowd. Oh, man, I missed it. I love looking at the freaking crowd, though, in these old
Rick
ones.
Morton
Even I've been watching a lot of 70s wrestling here
against
recently.
Mike Davis.
Man, I love just, like, looking at the crowd. Like, I get lost in thinking, like, what do these people do, right? Like, this has been a long-ass time ago, but still, you know, it could get a little morbid, but still, I can't help but think, holy shit. Deep thoughts here.
Davis using a right fist and a forearm. Then Brick across the way into the turnbuckle. Brick bounced out of there. Whoa, they double up a little bit. Nice move by Robert Gibson coming down the apron. To slow down Mike Davis just a little bit. Davis over to the corner, makes a tag on Chris Frazier. Crowd behind the Rock and Roll Express solidly as Chris Frazier steps
Frazier
in.
looking like a
Tag
straight
made.
creative wrestler right now.
Rick sends Chris
100%
Frazier into the
strong.
ropes, and they dump him over the back as he comes off of there. Rick steps out. Robert
Simpler
Gibson stays
times.
in.
Big boot by Robert? What?
High boot.
All right, that was unusual.
Frazier hits the mat. There's a cover. Count as one.
He just went full Hogan.
Two. Thought he had a 3 count, but not quite. Frazier had a shoulder up, apparently, and Robert helped him on up to his feet. Over to the corner, the tag on Rick Morton. Davis not too happy, apparently, with the performance of Chris Frazier so far, as he feels like maybe he is not contributing to the team. Well, he's upset. Where did they get this partner for me? Well, I don't know, Mike.
Okay, interesting dead point.
Oh, my goodness, Chris just ran into the Rock and Roll Express. That's what happened.
Now that they do a kind of a close-up on his face, he does look familiar.
Chris, oh. Rick Morton. rolls
Put him
down
with the guy who's
count
going to
of
take the
1,
fall,
2,
and that is
this
it.
one's over. 3 count.
Boom.
Rock and Roll Express looking good. First against Mike Davis and then against Chris Frazier to get the victory here. Oh, Davis now picking up Frazier. What is this?
I give you a chance, and what do you do? Huh? What do you do? Stop!
Davis turning on his partner, Chris Frazier. Chris, as if he hadn't had enough trouble with the Rock and Roll Express in there. Now Mike Davis, his own partner, grabs him after Chris was pinned in there. Davis was steamed over the corner during the match, complaining about the partner that he had here. Come on, Mike. Now take it out of here with that. Poor Chris Frazier, really beaten up now by his partner. 2 minutes, 16
Welcome
seconds
to the business, bro.
We'll,
I ain't going to say welcome to the business, kid, because the dude looks like he's 40.
take a break here, and we'll return.
Also with that Bulldog finish. Say the drop kick.
Participants in the one-night tournament that's coming up, of course, is going to be the King himself. Not that he's in the CWA tournament, but whoever wins that tournament gets the immediate shot at the World Unified title, which the King has held so spectacularly. And it's going to be an interesting night for you there.
Well, it is going to be an interesting night. It's kind of nice, though, to get to sit back and watch all of these other guys scrapping and clawing and fighting and biting and scratching to try to get to where you already are. See, now that's one good part of the situation. But the bad part of it is that when you got athletes the caliber of all these guys that we got in this match or in this tournament, that the guy that wins that, the guy that comes out on top of all of those guys, is going to be, without a doubt, a worthy contender for the World Championship. So I'm going to just,
But he has to face Lawler in the same night that he wins this tournament. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's so unfair. Even Dutch mentioned it, and he's like, well, like, Eddie Marlin's response was terrible, actually. He's just like, well, don't you think if someone's worked that hard that they got the fortitude, essentially, to beat Jerry? After having 3 or 4 matches previously before the Lawler match?
I'm going to sit back, and what's going to make this real interesting is, there's a situation that may occur here where...
only in wrestling.
Heck, I might have to wrestle against Jeff Jarrett,
Yeah.
Bill Dundee, or Dutch Mantell,
That's right.
or Ricky Morton, or Robert Gibson. Any of those guys. And what I want to try to explain to some of the fans and some of the fans out there watching is that it really started for me back on May the 9th, 1988, when I first won the AWA World Championship, and I started taking this belt all over, not just all over the southern half of the country, but all over the United States and all over the world. Went to Japan, went to Canada, all over different countries, defending this title. And what you find out happens is when you go into these different areas, you're always facing their top contender in each one of these areas. And the thing that really brought it out the most to me was when I went down to Texas and I wrestled against, first guy I wrestled against was Kerry Von Erich. Now, I was used to coming out and the fans being on my side and being behind me, and quite honestly, I feel like that fan support helps.
What's up,
but I mean, when I walked out in Dallas, Texas, immediately...
Hope you're having a good night, brother.
Since I was wrestling their local hero, those people didn't even give me a chance to show them what a nice guy I was. I mean, brother, they were down on me. They were spitting on me. They were throwing cups. They were doing everything. As a matter of fact, what I brought along here today, they took their cameras. This is just last week now. They took their cameras down to Dallas, Texas, and they went at ringside, and they interviewed some of the fans that came to the matches there in Dallas. And I brought along some little clips to show you what they think of the King in Texas. And this is what happens when you have the World Heavyweight Championship and you go into these different areas and you wrestle the other people's favorite. So take a look at this, and I'll show you what some of these people think of the King and of Tennessee, as a matter of fact, in this entire area. So watch this.
Jerry Lawler is the creepiest, slimiest little rat I have ever seen in my life. My dirty socks look better than his face.
Yeah, he doesn't have no right putting Texas down. We're better than Tennessee any day.
Can't say on TV what I think of Lawler in Tennessee.
Say, Jerry Lawler, you want to fight, man? Come fight with me. Say, I'm bigger and badder than I look. So you want some? Come with me, buddy.
Oh, God. I hate talking about him. But anyway, you talk about our state. I've been to your state, and I think it's, well, I won't say.
Mr. Lawler, you want to talk bad about the women in Texas? I wouldn't date one in Tennessee on my worst night, and I've been there.
Yeah.
Jerry the King Lawler.
Trying to start a civil war here between Memphis and Texas.
You're not as bad as everyone says.
Tennessee and Texas.
I think you're right about even with diarrhea.
What I think, well, Jerry Lawler, for one, he don't wrestle clean like, other wrestlers, you know what I'm saying? And besides that, Jerry Waller's got a big mouth. I can't stand an individual with a big mouth, especially Jerry Waller.
Jerry Waller.
What about that? Jerry Waller. I mean, now this is typical of some of the people down in Dallas, Texas. So you see how situations like that occur. But it may be a similar situation when I have to go against, if they come out on top in that tournament, a guy like Jeff Jarrett or Bill Dundee or any of those guys.
Sure, rock and roll, any of them,
yeah. Yeah, well, that's just the way things go. When you got the title, you have to put friendship on the back burner. You have to take them as they come. And speaking of as they come,
Dundee and Dustin.
Right here, Bill Dundee.
Get another brother.
Rhodes and
Chance.
Rick Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express.
Everybody coming out.
Hello, Bill. Kingfish.
Dustin.
You have got to be the smartest dude in the world.
Here we go, baby. Another brother opportunity in one episode. Let's go.
Well, I got to take my hat off to you. You go off to Texas. I've been to Texas. You're right. You can whoop everybody down there. So could I. I can so could anybody right there. Now, you've had that belt how long? About a year or so?
A little over a year.
And I have asked you for a title match. I said, Lila, wrestle me, please, just for this big old belt. I'll whoop you for everything else that you had, and you've never done it. You went off to Canada. You're right. You went to Japan. You went all over the place except your own backyard, brother. And then you got this bright idea, and you went to Eddie Marlin, because you said, I know Bill Dundee's going to win the tournament. He's going to whoop everybody in here, but that'll be 4 times the little runt's wrestled. Then he's going to have to come out and wrestle me for this belt. And I know the boy's got to be tired. You are the smartest dude in the world, Lawler.
So in other words, you think I went to Eddie Marlin and asked for that title match that night? Please, Bill, give me a break. Give me a break.
Yeah, I've always told the people, boy, you are the smartest guy.
So in other words, all cut and dried. You're going to win the tournament, huh?
Well, hey, man.
Well, Bill, you got to go through
guys
this big line right there. To me, it looks like everybody's going for a popularity contest. But first of all, you got to win matches to get to the title shot, Bill. I think I can walk over to you to get to a better fight,
Well,
baby.
let me tell you something, brother. All I got to say about this is...
Is that a brother? Was that a brother?
First of all, you got to win matches to get to the title shot, Bill. I think I can walk over to you to get to a better fight,
well,
baby.
Let me tell you something, brother. All I got to
It
say...
was. We're at 2 brothers.
all I got to say this is, brother, the only cadet...
That's 3 brothers. That was Rapid Fire Brothers.
around here is Jerry the King Lawler and Bill Superstar Dundee, because we whooped everybody in here, and I whooped him more times than anybody else. And I got to whoop him for that belt, brother.
I don't think you whooped us.
Never.
Let me tell you guys something. Hey, now I know that all of you right here have probably at one time or another had that belt. See, I haven't. I got a lot of things to prove to these people out here.
And we don't want it, big boy.
Yes, I am from Texas.
There's your problem. There's your problem right there.
That is another thing.
There's your problem. You're going to try to prove he just said, right? He's going to try to prove something to the people. Brother, on this particular night,
That was Jerry Lawler. That was a Jerry Lawler brother.
you better just try to
Almost need a segment brother count.
prove to yourself that you can beat guys like this right here. And if you do beat them, then you better try to prove to me that you
Jerry
can
Lawler
beat me.
can put down the Texans all you want to. You're not from Texas. I am. You're from the Slope
That is
state
your
of Tennessee.
problem, man. You have
Now
my...
listen to me now.
The world need an enema with that stick.
If I do happen to win that CWA title, and I step in the ring with you, you are going to feel what this elbow is all about. And that's all I got to say to you.
Well, hey, all I got to say to everybody out there and all you nice folks right here, brother, is you're all American by birth, and think of this, I'm American by choice, because I had to go get a little piece of green card to say I could live here. So I want to be American, you guys got to be American, and I'm going to be the world's champion come this week, Kingfish.
Hey, don't understand, says, welcome.
Damn, only 4 brothers. But what kind of insult is that? You guys were born here and got to be American. I wanted to be American, so I got my green. Like, what?
To America. Yeah, goodbye.
Well, I think that's a good
Damn.
illustration of just what you were
Coming
talking
in there
about,
for a
but,
second. Shit.
friendship kind of
You know, the next question is going to be, can you combine 1 episode promos of Dundee?
goes by the wayside
Just
when that
saying.
belt's on the line.
Well, as I've said before, Dave, and it goes double for this week, the old King ain't going to be out there trying to win any popularity contests. I'm going to be out there to do one thing. That's hang on to this World Heavyweight Championship and kick a lot of butt in the process, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, the one-night tournament coming up for that CWA title and the immediate shot at the King and the World Unified Belt. That is what is coming up. Hey, what? We've got a match here. No belt on the line in this one, but should be a pretty good one anyway, as we got Dirty White Boy coming in.
Dirty White Boy, this is a good
here's
episode.
Tim Hall coming in right now. Boy, I tell
This
you.
might be the main event.
I don't envy Tim.
Can we do 2 episodes every Sunday night, guys?
Tennessee. Right back, says the
6
Dirty
o'clock.
White Boy, and I'm going to come up here and show you how I can wrestle. Well, that's the way to do it in the ring, not out here talking to us. Jerry Calhoun, the referee. And here we go. Tim Hall, nice move. Tim, a young wrestler, boy, he has given away just
Oh,
tons
shit.
and tons
Tim
of
Hall done fucked
experience
up
to the
now.
Dirty White Boy. White Boy, oh, look at that knee lift. Boy, that thing right there, a move
Has
like
Black Bart done left the territory? Has he gone back to Texas?
that can turn a match almost immediately.
Damn! That was pretty nasty.
The Dirty White Boy. White Boy, oh, look
Damn,
at
that knee lift was pretty nasty for that mess up. But
thing
watch
right
this.
there.
Swinging neck
A move
breaker.
like that can turn a match almost
Damn!
Boy,
Dude,
put the
that
neck
was
breaker on it.
brutal.
And Tim Hall is in immediate trouble here.
I mean, that was a shoot swinging neck
Dirty White
breaker.
Boy sits down on him. We're only 30 seconds into the action.
Shit.
Dirty White Boy had some comments about the tournament that's coming up. Let's listen to that.
You know, I understand that they're having a big tournament for the CWA Heavyweight Championship, and the winner of that tournament not only is crowned the CWA Heavyweight Champion, but gets a shot at the World's Heavyweight Champion, Jerry the King Lawler. Well, let me tell everybody, I'm sick and tired of being put in the back. Everybody looking over the Dirty White Boy. So let me tell you something, gentlemen. You listen up and you listen.
This is a good
real
squash.
I've got a lot of surprises in store when I show up for this tournament, you see, because there's nothing would suit me finer
to winning this tournament and then going on and beating Jerry the King Lawler for that world's title. And Buddy Landell, Blackbirds, Wild Side, the Rock and Roll Express, none of them. Friendships don't let the ring, baby. It's time to get down and get nasty, and it's time to rumble. So be ready. Gentlemen, I'm coming for you. I'm coming to win. I'm coming to take it all.
Well, I suppose every wrestler, whether you like them or not, has dreams of being the world champion. But few of them make it. Lawler has. He'll have that belt on the line in that one-night tournament.
Yeah, he's
immediately
laying him in
against the newly crowned CWA champion.
as they said.
Dirty White Boy totally in control here. Count of one.
Oh, he's not done.
Won't go for the count of three.
Yeah, Dirty White Boy's been real fun to watch this year since he came in.
2 or 3 times he's done that in the match so far. He seized control immediately.
Welcome in, Mr. T94. Appreciate you popping in. But yes, you're correct. I was just talking about, started this with the, knowing that USWA is right on the heels here of CWA, and it officially becomes USWA in the merger, at least on television, at the very end of the year. It's like December 31st when it happens, December 30th or 31st. So 90 basically brings right into USWA. But I also learned WCCW had become USWA on television in like August. So
Immediately, Tim Hall came out with a couple of good moves. A young fellow who has really came out to battle, but slowed down by a
laying him in, dude.
A knee lift and then a neck breaker immediately after that. Dirty White Boy seized control of the match and has not relinquished control since. Tim Hall nailed by the knee. Dirty White Boy yelling about it's going to be
Lisa, welcome in.
World title.
Popping in on Twitch over there. Appreciate that.
Now Dirty White Boy just insulting Tim.
Yeah, Tim Hall's getting his ass whooped.
Down onto the floor. Now he picks him up back into the ring. But again, he's not going for a pin. He picks him up. Whips him across the rope, across the ring to the rope.
That's got to be
slam coming off of there. Now Dirty White Boy up on the middle rope. Tim Hall trying to get back up.
So gonna hit him with
Dirty White Boy
Bulldog?
right behind him, just waiting.
Oh, okay. More like a lariat. He didn't sit out with a Bulldog style. More like just a lariat to the back of the head and driving him down.
Three count. Dirty White Boy with an easy
White
win
Boy looking
here.
good.
3 minutes 46 seconds as he defeats young Tim Hall. We'll be back to tell you about a lot more things in just a moment.
Wrestling fans, remember, action coming back to Evansville next Wednesday night. Candleton, Indiana, tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, Candleton Gym. Hopkinsville Thursday night, Western Kentucky Fairgrounds. Listen to the action in Owensboro Wednesday
thanks
night.
everyone for
Kevin
popping in here
Dillinger
tonight.
against the Soul
Appreciate
Taker.
it.
Jeff Jarrett against
See
Mike
Jay
Davis.
in the
Buddy
chat?
Landell takes
Hey,
on
for a
Freddie.
second.
Dutch Mantell against the Dirty White Boy.
What's up, Jay?
The Blackbirds with Harold Harris against
That was a little
Superstar Bill
different.
Dundee and Dustin Rhodes. CWA tag titles on the line. Rock and Roll Express put the belts up against the Wild Side with Ronnie P. Gossett. And for the first time ever, you, the fans, will choose Jerry the King Lawler's opponent for the World Unified Heavyweight Championship belt. Will it be Bill Dundee, Rick Morton, Robert Gibson, Dustin Rhodes, or Dutch Mantell? You, the fans, will decide Wednesday night in Owensboro. Here's Ronnie P. Gossett.
Rock and Roll Express, you're going down like the Titanic in Owensboro, Kentucky. I'll be in Candleton, Indiana tomorrow, and I hope Freddie shows up because you've been nothing but a pain in my side. Freddie, I'll take care of you myself tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock.
Jerry the King Lawler
3
has some
o'clock.
special comments about the big match Wednesday night in Owensboro.
I just want to say that this week in Owensboro is a little bit of an unusual situation. First time since I had this World Heavyweight
Is that the same shirt he's wearing in my promo there?
Championship that the fans are actually going to get to pick my opponent. So I'm kind of
Jay, what's up, dude?
But by the same token...
Let me tell you something. You know, I'm not coming to Owensboro to try to win any popularity contest with the fans to pick me to wrestle Jerry Lawler. But you know, Jerry, on down the road, I've wrestled many world champions. And I got to say, I've wrestled you too. And you're the toughest opponent I ever wrestled, Jerry, has been a world champion. That's right. I beat Ric Flair. I beat Dick Bockwinkel, which they weren't title matches, but I wish they were. But the one thing in my life, my goal is to be a world heavyweight champion. So, Jerry, if you have to wrestle me in Owensboro, I'm coming after you with everything I got. I know at one time before my head wasn't screwed on right, but now it is. I step in the ring with you. I hope I get two in Owensboro. It's the fans' choice to pick. But I know you.
No, I think it sounds like you're begging them to pick you now. Wait just a minute. There's going to be some other guys. That's going to be this Wednesday night. I want you to know that whatever it takes, I'm hanging on this belt.
Well, that's right.
So many good mullets here in '89.
Jerry.
Also, one of the worst I've ever seen on Doug Gilbert.
Bill Dundee and Dustin Rhodes will be coming in here in just a moment to go against the Wild.
What's up, Junior Gonzalez? Welcome in here.
Team action. Right now coming in, the Nature Boy himself, Buddy Landell, for a word or two about, I'm not sure what. Buddy?
You know, I heard a lot of people come out here and blowing a lot of hot air, Dave Brown. But if you'll remember back about 3 or 4 weeks ago, they held a tournament down in Florida that the Nature Boy Buddy Landell won. I beat Kerry Von Erich, Dory Funk Jr., Dick Slater. I beat Mike Graham, Steve Kern. I beat every swinging soul in professional wrestling to get a shot at the Unified World Heavyweight Championship. Now, when I got that shot, me and Jerry Lawler wrestled 40 minutes. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Now, there's my credentials. I've been a champion before. Unlike some of these other guys coming out here and trying to grab the elusive brass ring. You know what I'm talking about? I'm saying my name speaks for itself, okay? Now, Jerry Lawler, I stomped you today on TV. I'm going to win the match I'm going to win all the CWA. Let me just say this. The biggest thing that I'm going to take in the ring is my ego. And if I have to slap the figure 4 leg lock on Bill Dundee, Goofy, Dustin Rhodes, and everybody else, that's exactly what
Dave Brown does have the worst posture right now.
I'll do. You're looking at your new champion, baby.
Well, you're certainly looking at one of the top contenders as Buddy Landell heads out of here. You're also looking
Carr,
at
what's up?
right
Welcome
here,
in.
Dundee and Dustin Rhodes, and a couple of more contenders coming this way, too.
We got Dundee and Dustin.
Right here, the music, that means the Wild.
It's Wild Side.
Wait for it. As the Wild Side will be going against Dundee and Dustin Rhodes. Well, they got that snake in there, and Dundee and Dustin, I think, wisely move out of the way. I tell you what,
You can tell these morons to quit calling me Porky.
well, Bill Dundee over to speak with the crowd there just for a moment. I don't think telling them that's going to do any good, Ronnie. They just kind of call it as they see it. Wild
Another
side. Now,
good match on this show. This might be the best booked episode, at least match-wise, that I've seen, honestly.
Safely passed out of the ring, thank goodness.
But I really enjoyed the squash with Dirty White
Dustin
Boy.
Rhodes going to be starting against Mark Starr as the Wild Side goes against Rhodes and Dundee. Been looking forward to this match for quite some time. Let me tell you.
Working hard, Jay. Also just dropped a new video tonight. After this, again, just another cheap plug. As soon as this is over, go check out the brand new video in the video section. Again, it's a video about how Bret Hart and Vince McMahon had a secret meeting 2 months after the death of Owen Hart. It is from Bret Hart's book. But yeah, please go give it some love, give it a comment, give it a like, and that'd really help us out here. Again, and the last video with Gene did really well. Yeah, let's get to 10 freaking K, man. I'm stoked about it.
Dustin Rhodes
Starting to grow a community here. Get in the Discord also, real quick. I keep pausing, but yeah, get in the Discord as well. Here you go. I'm gonna get the link of that.
Dustin, nice move. Over to the corner, and Mark Starr makes the tag on Chris Champion. Champion finds himself immediately lying on his back in the middle of the ring. Put there by Dustin Rhodes.
Fuck yeah, Chris.
Dustin.
It's an interesting one.
Fine athlete this young man has proven to be. He came in with the Rhodes name already behind him, and he had established himself earlier. And he came into here, and boy, he's been making noise ever since. Superstar Dustin wrapping up those arms, and now Chris Champion finds himself smacked in the chin by Bill Dundee. He crawls over to the corner and makes the tag. Mark Starr of the Wild Side is now in there. Dundee grabbing his arm. Starr tried to reverse him, and Dundee let him have it with a right fist. A little Aussie, a real battler. It doesn't make any difference who he steps in there against. He's going to come after you head on.
Just doing a quick Google search real quick. Mr. T came through saying, wonder if Dundee had the book at this time, or Lawler or Jerry. And it looks like Jerry Jarrett is who was booking at this point.
Dundee ducks under. Comes head on, and Mark Starr presses him down to the mat. There's General Gossett. 4 stars on the helmet, but sergeant stripes on the, sorry, General Ronnie Gossett, not Private Ronnie Gossett.
Dusty elbow.
With medals that look very much like buttons. Anyway, enough about Gossett. The action in the ring as Dustin Rhodes.
Totally see that.
This Wild Side, certainly not fan favorites. But you got to give the devil his due sometimes, and these folks are tough wrestlers. They're a rugged tag team. Champion and Mark Starr, since they have gotten together, have won a lot of matches. Don't like the way they've done it especially, but they've got victories in their column. Cover by Dustin Rhodes. He got a 2 count on Chris Champion. Great crowd has joined us today for CWA Wrestling. They are solidly behind Dundee and Dustin in this match. Whoa, Billy missed with a drop kick. That can be costly, especially against a team like the Wild Side who will take advantage of a mistake. They'll go after a weakness. There's a cover by Mark Starr. Dustin Rhodes there to save the day and prevent a 3 count on Dundee. Dundee's head run into the boot of Chris Champion over in the corner now. Watch Gossett from outside. Thank goodness the referee's nearby, but Dundee now rolls out of the ring, and Gossett's got that helmet off and smacks Dundee in the top of the head with it. Gossett getting involved in the action.
Fucking Gossett.
Staggering back to his feet. He's just been nailed by that helmet. Dundee over to the corner. Here is Dustin Rhodes. Dustin working on Mark Starr. Dundee's got Chris Champion back over in the corner. He's got them all in there. Whoa, Gossett passed a wild.
Damn, another disqualification. Pretty much every match was a DQ.
Referee saw it and has called for a disqualification. A DQ because the flag was in there. They thought they had the referee distracted, but he turned and saw that flag the Champion had in his hand. It's a disqualification.
I could totally see it building to some sort of flag match, Lisa.
Oh, we saw the flag, Gossett. We're going to check time and be back with you.
Almost over. We got one more episode left, guys. Stick with me. Another hour to go. Thanks for hanging out here tonight.
Day here today, opening match, Lawler going against Buddy Landell. Landell was out here, and he claims that he beat Lawler all over the ring. It wasn't that way exactly. As a matter of fact, Landell ended up losing the match by disqualification. Lawler gets the hand raised. It was a non-title match, which had Landell upset, by the way. He felt he should be wrestling for the title here today. But Lawler gets the win over Buddy Landell. It was Dutch Mantell and Freddie defeating the Blackbirds, Iceman Parsons and Brickhouse Brown. It was the Rock and Roll Express, Rick Morton and Robert Gibson, taking the measure of Mike Davis and Chris Frazier. Frazier got pinned. Davis, his partner, unhappy about it, so he turned on his partner. He attacked Chris Frazier in there as if Frazier hadn't had enough trouble already for the day. Rock and Roll gets the victory. Dirty White Boy defeated Tim Hall in a match in which he took control and kept it. And then it was Bill Dundee and Dustin Rhodes winning 2 straight by disqualification over the Wild Side and their manager, General Ronnie P. Gossett.
General Ronnie P. Gossett. What will he do next week? My favorite was the Joker.
So long, everybody.
Let's go to the next episode. Right now. Make sure it's on the right one. 10/14, October 14th, 1989. we continue to make our way through the year. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it. One more hour to go. Remember again, make sure that you are subscribed if you're randomly passing through. Make sure the bell is clicked so you get a notification when I go live every Sunday night at 6 and anytime I drop a video. And also, if you look there in the chat, if you do become a member here at Wrestle Plunge, you have early access to new videos. And right now, this is the last one that I dropped. It's only been 2 weeks since the previous drop. So I actually cut off a week here on this one. I'm very proud of it. But yeah, let's keep on rolling, guys.
Right here at ringside, we are ready to go with another day of CWA Championship Wrestling. Today, we have Ronnie P. Gossett bringing in the Wild Side in the opening match of the day. A little bit later on, you'll be looking at the Blackbirds. Iceman Parsons, Brickhouse Brown, Dirty White Boy, Buddy Landell are both here today.
Hell yeah. Dude, the end of this is looking better than the beginning
most of you
of the year.
fans know Larry Sharp, and he is going to be bringing in someone new today. You'll meet him later on. I'm
Who's
not
Sharp
sure
bringing in?
Then,
Sharp notoriously bringing in, of course, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Comes up in the main event of the day. The King will be here, teamed with Freddie and Dustin Rhodes. This one should be a good one. Should be a good day all around. We'll be looking for you back for that opening match here in just a moment.
Got a banger on deck here. CWA. Soon to be USWA. Oh shit, we're starting out with Freddie.
Dream Warrior. Hey, we'll tell you more about him in just a minute. They are on their way as the crowd chants Freddie, Freddie, up to ringside.
Freddie in multiple matches? Because what, even 6 man?
is already there. And here comes the Wild Side.
Is Freddie doing double duty?
Star, led by General, Ronnie P. Gossett, their manager. I see you brought your chair here. I'm afraid that means you're staying, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to turn over here because you certainly need
So Freddie's tag partner is called Dream Warrior?
help. Being the 10-cent commentator you are, I'll add a little class to this show and hopefully help the ratings that you have let.
I'm pretty sure at the beginning he said Freddie's going to be in a 6-man with Lawler and Dustin. I say he's doing both. He's curtain jerking and main eventing.
Well, just hope
double
you don't
duty.
have too much to say during all of this. The Wild Side steps into the ring. The Dream Warrior. Dream Warrior is the brother of Norvell Austin. Norvell trained him.
Shit.
Norvell, of course, in Sputnik Monroe.
Well, I hope he's much better than Norvell Austin was.
Well,
that certainly isn't saying much.
For a long time, Norvell and Sputnik Monroe were the Southern Tag Champions, just to give you a little bit of history.
That's right, and Babe Ruth used to hit home. Listen to these idiots calling me Porky. Now, that shows respect, doesn't it? I come out here, I'm on my weight program, I'm exercising every day. By the way, have you bought my video?
No.
How to be fit and happy like me, Ronnie P?
No.
It is selling. I have sold 500,000 copies.
Wonder what folks are doing with it there. Probably
Yeah,
not,
Mr. T, love to hear it. Yeah, got a lot of cool videos in the video section to check out.
About anybody, but I want you to look at this studio.
Let me know what you
audience.
think.
That woman over there has got more hair on her legs than I've got on my head. Gillette would have a field day with her. Look at her. And look at that bozo next to her. They don't have 8 teeth among all of them on the front row.
The words of Ronnie P. Gossett.
Don't you screen these people that you let in this building, or do you just let anybody come in here?
Ronnie. On and on about the
Tommy
crowd.
Gilbert put the work in in
Look
89.
at those two. They look like covered wagons. Did you ever watch Wagon Train? There's 3 covered wagons on the front row right there.
Well, as we try to tell you what's going on in the match here, Freddie is in against...
I hate fat people. I'll tell you. They are, the way they look, usually they stink. That's why I hate fat people. It's because of the odor they project.
Can't believe I
Ronnie P.
can say
Gossett,
that.
literally one of the fattest guys on planet Earth in
I may be a little
1989.
chubby, but I'm certainly not fat.
Little chubby, yeah. Little chubby, he says. Here's a tag by Freddie and the Dream Warrior coming in.
Down store, Kmart had a sale.
Jason's here now. Jason's already in the company. He'll bring his mama in. I can see it.
That's one reason
At this rate.
nothing to the show the way you dress.
That's those words come from a man who's sitting here dressed in a uniform with sergeant stripes on the
Notice
sleeve.
my Wild Side, poetry in motion. What can I say that hasn't been said about the Wild Side? In every major wrestling magazine in the country, they are rated in the top 3.
Now you want to talk about the match, huh? Tag made.
The match. Do you call this a match? Do you actually think this is a warm-up for my wild side?
Mark Starr fires a Dream Warrior into the ropes.
I want you to look at this group over here.
Yeah, Lisa.
He looks like, look at him. He looks like he just got out of prison. You know they give somebody a cheap suit, much like the one you're wearing when you get out of prison and you get a $100 bill. He looks like he made it here all right. Look at him.
All right, or should I say General Gossett.
You make sure you say General Gossett, and you make sure that you show.
He's going to run with the general gimmick for a while here.
I always attempt to give you the respect that you are due. You're exactly right.
Just like I told you before, you can tell he's been associated with Norvell Austin. Look at him. He can't even stand up.
Chris Champion fires Dream Warrior into the boot of Mark Starr from outside.
Did you ever see such an ugly child as this woman has over here? All she needs is a banana and he'd feel right at home.
Ronnie, will you leave the crowd alone, for heaven's sake?
I can't believe you let this riffraff in here. Why can't you let class people in?
Set up on the ropes there.
Freddie in there being double
You're seeing
team.
what Freddie deserves. I want you to look at that. Now, I'm going to tell you
Time
something.
Freddie up.
My plan, that hood or whatever he wears is coming off, Dave Brown. So you just sit right here. You're fixing to see his ugly face.
All right, the referee says disqualification.
Get a good look at him. Get a good look. You're fixing to see.
This would have been, they've been doing this for the entire year, basically, with the Freddie and the Jason gimmick. But it would actually make sense now with, in October 14th, 89, coming up on spooky season. In spooky season.
Face.
Rather. Approaching Halloween.
Take that mask off, wild side.
They are definitely going for the mask.
They've been disqualified. Take that mask off.
It's his actual face, you monsters!
Oh, here comes Dustin Rhodes and the King. That'll stop that right there.
So, yeah, okay. Now we got the King and Dustin as his partners from later helping out.
Freddie out of the ring. And now he's after Mark Starr. He's got the wild side running, no doubt about it. Oh, Lawler grabs him. Look out, King. Lawler slows him down. Yeah, that's what Lawler and Dustin need to just get him out of here. And we'll hope Gossett and the wild side take the hint and go the other way. Now, I would apologize for the comments of Gossett during the match, but I ask you just to consider the source as they head out of here. And Dustin, the King, and they've got Freddie in tow. He goes out, too. The mask was saved, but the wild side really intent on getting that mask off of him. Come on, Gossett. Thought we'd seen enough of you.
Once again, no respect from this idiot crowd you've got here. Every time the going gets rough or my guys have somebody beat, in comes your Kmart King, Jerry Lawler.
Kmart King.
Illegitimate son of Dusty Rhodes, Dustin.
Yeah, they were going for the mask over there. Had nothing to do with the match. They'd already been disqualified.
They need to keep their nose out of the wild side business.
That's exactly right. Every time that we have a match, somebody runs in or somebody interferes. You've already cheated the wild side out of the tag belt, and now you're interfering in every match. And all these illiterate morons over here, they just cheer and cheer and cheer for Jerry. Listen to them, no respect. Porky.
You know, a lot of these women out here remind me of my ex-old lady. Full in the chest and empty in the head. I'm tired of looking
Full in the chest and empty in the head, he says.
at ugly women on the front and back row. We need some good-looking ladies in here, because in Memphis, Tennessee, the whole South is nothing but goat ropers, breast stickers, tobacco chewing rednecks. And Freddie, we're going to remove that mask.
The sad thing about it, all these people are dressed up, and they've got on their Sunday best, and they still look like they've been to a rummage sale. This is the sewer of the South, and these are your fans right out here.
If all you're going to do is insult the fans,
I
I
don't
think...
have to insult them. They're your kind of people. That's why you get so offensive. They're your kind of people. I must have hit a nerve every time I talk about them. You're the one that gets upset.
You call them people fans? It is a disgrace that this trash shows up to watch us on TV. We want to see suit and tie.
I want you to look at this birth control poster child out here. If that's not a reason not to have kids, I don't know what is.
We're going to take a break. That's what we're going to do. We'd appreciate it if you...
You don't take a break till I tell you to take a break.
We're taking a break. We'll be back.
Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out here tonight. Appreciate it.
Michael St. John for CWA Championship Wrestling. Around the area, let me remind you that on the 26th of October, that's a Thursday night, Henryville, Indiana, at the
every
high school
Sunday
gym.
night,
Big
guys.
wrestling card there. The Rock and Roll Express,
6
Dutch
o'clock.
Mantel, Freddie, and many more. Save
Eastern.
$1 on advance tickets. Henryville, Indiana, on Thursday, the 26th of October. Tuesday night, 24th of October, Championship Wrestling comes to Paducah, Kentucky, at the Tillman High School gym. Terry Von Erich will be...
Make Wrestle Plunge merch. That says full in the chest, empty in the head. There we go.
There, Jeff Jarrett, Dutch Mantel, the Rock and Roll Express, and many more. Advance tickets will save $1. That will be in Paducah on the 24th at Tillman High School. Now, this week...
I feel like the snake's probably being abused, Matthew. I'm worried about the snake.
Announcement, Championship Wrestling returning to the Evansville Coliseum. Opening action, the RPM Mike Davis takes on Plowboy Frazier. Freddie takes on Kevin Dillinger. The Soul Taker, a big new wrestler brought in by Larry Sharp. If you thought Bam Bam Bigelow was big, wait till you see the Soul Taker. He'll take on Steve
Oh, shit,
Marino.
okay. So
The
that's
Wild
Larry
Side
Sharp's
in
bringing in the Soul Taker, a.k.a. the Godfather.
Tag team action, Ronnie P. Gossett in their corner against superstar Bill Dundee and Dutch Mantel. CWA Tag Team title match, the Blackbirds take on the Rock and Roll Express. Grudge Tag battle, Jerry the King Lawler and Dustin Rhodes take on Buddy Landell, and the Dirty White Boy, the Dirty White Girl will be at ringside. And an added challenge match for Evansville Wednesday night, Jerry the King Lawler answering the challenge here on television today of the Soul Taker, Larry P. Sharp.
What a night in Evansville, Indiana. Ronnie P. Gossett is going to watch every match. The Soul Taker will more than take care of Jerry Lawler, bringing in with him Larry Sharp, the second best, greatest manager in professional wrestling, and my wild side against Dutch Mantel. Dutch Mantel, you double-crossed Ronnie Gossett, and I haven't forgot it. I've got two men that can more than take care of you, and that superstar pygmy, Bill Dundee. Tell them, guys.
You know, we got
Pygmy.
Bill Dundee and his snake in the grass, Dutch Mantel. Well, Dutch, you should have got you a little bit
Where is the snake? Snake is still lost out here.
taller partner, boy. You bring him on down and come on down and see the wild side. There ain't no way you're going to take that walk and get away with it.
Catch the action this coming Wednesday night, Evansville Coliseum. Don't miss it.
Well, we got a match coming up here with the Blackbirds.
Oh, what, you had a lost
Blackbirds.
or something?
Yeah, you're looking
Best
for
tag
Harold
team.
Harris.
Confusing you?
Yeah.
Maybe in 89, dude. I don't know. Steiner Brothers were happening in 89. It's snowing SWAT team. LOD. God, NWA was rocking, dude. Nasty Boys, I think. Where were they? AWA.
Taking care of a lot of business. But don't, nevertheless, the birds shall fly anyway. We like to introduce to you the newest edition
Dude,
of the
that'd be
Blackbird Dynasty. This
great.
is Reggie B. Fine. Reggie, say something to the people one time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So, they got a new manager?
gonna be a change around here in the CWA. Hold this mic up a little. Gonna be a change around here. The Blackbirds are going to the top from this day on. And you people over here, whenever you see the birds come out, you give us a standing ovation, baby.
Listen up, one thing right now we want to say. We're going to take care of business as usual. And right now the business is Rock and Roll Express. We need those CWA title belts to keep going and making the type of money we're accustomed to making. Now somebody better do something real soon, because I'm getting real ticked off around here, and I'm sick and tired of being like a termite hiding in the woodwork. Ice, you better tell these fools something.
See, what you don't understand is, rock and roll, you out of town somewhere in somebody else's backyard, but where you need to be is right here in your own backyard. We gonna hurt you, Ricky Martin. See, you
Dennis
got
Harrison's
that long
saying.
blonde hair, and you look like them blue-eyed gals that we used to be dealing with. So we gonna hurt you real bad, baby. And hey, you know when I speak the gospel, people. And remember, when every time
Looks
you
like the
Rudy
debut of
Boots
Reggie
over
B.
here,
Fine, Dead Punk.
when every time you Rudy Boots
I do kind
over
of remember
here,
that name
all
myself,
you got
though.
to hear is, what's the word? Then you know it's Blackbird. Ha, like Mama says, it bees that way sometimes. You bunch of Rudy Boots.
The Blackbirds.
Getting a jobber match, dude. I like to watch the Blackbirds in a jobber match, too.
Reggie B. Fine, their new manager here. In the ring right now. Got the Kelly brothers, Bobby and Donnie.
Kelly brothers, Bobby and Donnie. That's old Bobby and Donnie.
Full 10-minute time
Shit.
limit tag team match. Blackbirds go into the ring as favorites against the Kellys. Don't know much about the Kellys. Brickhouse Brown jumping up and down on the back of Donnie Kelly.
I think this is the Kelly's first match in the history of wrestling.
Donnie being held up by Brickhouse Brown. Iceman Parsons up on the middle rope. He drops down on him, and Donnie Kelly hits the mat. Reggie B. Fine, the manager of the Blackbirds, the newest member of the team, Brickhouse Brown says, walking around the ring. Crowd chanting rock and roll at him. Brickhouse, Iceman was spending most of their time before the match talking about the Rock and Roll Express. Whoa, big clothesline as Iceman Parsons was flying through the air, and head on they met. As Donnie Kelly hits the mat.
Oh, that would have been a good match. Harlem Heat against the Blackbirds? Dude.
Kelly brothers off to a very rugged start. Boy, he slapped from Iceman Parsons and turned his head around. He's back near the corner. He's reaching for the tag. And this will be our first look at Brother Bobby.
See what Bobby's got.
Iceman says, let's be friends. Come on, let's shake hands and be friends. Now, don't do it.
Oldest trick in the book,
as
Bobby.
Iceman Parsons kicked him right
Damn it,
in
Bobby.
the stomach as Bobby Kelly was going to shake his hand. Blackbirds double team. Bobby.
Damn! Bobby just got his head taken off. Shit, Bobby done said something they didn't like.
Brickhouse Brown dropping down with the upper arm. Blackbirds pretty well controlling things here. There's a count of 1, 2.
Oh, no way. No, sir.
He picked him up. He picked him up by the hair. Bobby Kelly thrown out of the ring through the ropes. Look out, Reggie B. Fine picking him up by the hair. Kind of helps him back into the ring. Very kind of him, huh? Brickhouse with a right fist. He had it doubled up and he nailed it. Iceman stuck the boot through the rope. Brickhouse Brown ran Bobby Kelly
Bobby got
into it.
fucked up, Zach.
Parsons. Snap suplex on Bobby Kelly. 2 minutes, 50 seconds gone in this match. There's a count of 1.
Nope.
Whoa, and Iceman Parsons again picked him up. As Brickhouse Brown had done earlier, they had what they might have been able to get a 3 count. Probably could have, but twice they refused to go for the full count of 3.
Yeah, they were a lot nicer to the other Kelly
Bobby
brother.
Now,
What's his name? I don't forget his name.
Shoves him back into the ring.
Ronnie?
Reggie B. Fine jabbed him with that walking stick he carries, too.
Bobby said some shit.
There's the tag. Brickhouse up on the middle rope. Right fist. Now Brickhouse sits down on him. 3.5.
Dropping another entire moveset on Bobby.
Down at 2, but again, Brickhouse Brown picks him up. 3rd time. Sometimes this can backfire on you. Well, we have seen upsets occur.
Doubt it's going to backfire this time, Dave.
It's not looking likely at this point, though, as Bobby Kelly was just hammered by a double fist from Brickhouse Brown. Now the Blackbirds double up again. Big boot. Brickhouse leaves. Iceman stays. Knee lift. Yeah, a little celebration over there by Iceman Parsons. They don't have the pin yet, but it's likely they could go for it just about any time. The Blackbirds just trying to hurt somebody. That's what they're doing here. We're 4.5 minutes into the action. Rock and roll, says the crowd.
Oh, God.
Oh, Bobby Kelly doubled up on a suplex. Crowd waiting for a meeting later on between the Blackbirds and the Rock and Roll Express. Feeling the outcome might be a little bit different from what they've seen today here so far. Iceman now Drags him over a few feet in the ring. Tags Brickhouse. Brickhouse climbs the rope and springs across the ring onto him. 1, 2, and this time he makes it stick for a 3.
Lord. Bobby.
The Blackbird.
Must feel like he just got ran over by a steam truck. He just got rolled, son.
The Kelly brothers as the
Mugging.
and their new manager, Reggie B. Fine, get the win here. The time on it, 5 minutes, 23 seconds. We'll have more CWA Championship Wrestling coming up.
Right after these messages.
Wrestling fans, action coming Henryville, Indiana on the 26th
Bobby
of October at the Henryville High School Gym. Don't miss it. And on the 24th of October, that's a Tuesday night in Paducah. Championship Wrestling coming to Tillman High School.
Kentucky.
Von Eric, Jeff Jarrett, Dutch Mantell, many more on the card in Paducah. Wednesday night, Evansville Coliseum. Wrestling returns. Listen to this. RPM Mike Davis takes on Plowboy Frazier.
What happened to the last dude that was doing these rundowns? He disappeared. He was doing it for a good amount of this year.
Dillinger, the Soul Taker, takes on Steve Marino. The Wild Side, tag team action. Ronnie P. Gossett in their corner against Superstar Bill Dundee and Dutch Mantell. CWA tag team title match. Rock and Roll Express against the Blackbirds. In Evansville,
I'd love
you'll
to
see
see
a
that
tag
one.
battle.
Maybe they'll show some highlights or
Dustin
maybe even a
Rhodes on one
portion of
side
the match
ring.
on TV.
Buddy Landell and the Dirty White Boy with the Dirty White Girl in the corner on the other side of the ring. Plus an added challenge match in Evansville Wednesday night at the Coliseum. The Soul Taker, this is one big dude brought in by Larry Sharp. He has challenged Jerry the King Lawler. Lawler answers the challenge. Wednesday night, Evansville Coliseum. Don't miss the action.
One
match
big
scheduled
dude.
here with Dirty White Boy and Buddy Landell.
It's time, once again, for
team
everybody
today,
to come aboard the Soul Taker train. Shit, now I got the Dirty White Girl out here. There we go.
You guys are supposed to be headed for the ring, you know.
Headed for the ring, baby. You've got to take time out for the new CWA Heavyweight Champion, baby. I went through all kinds of...
So Dirty White Boy wins the CWA World Title in the tournament at the main show. I'm guessing, of course, got the match with Lawler and then lost that as well because he's not holding the unified title. But damn, Dirty White Boy, the new CWA champ.
People and beat everybody right in the middle of the ring, didn't I, White Girl?
Hey, when you're good, you're good.
Woo! You heard that, didn't you, Dave Brown? Hey, and look here. Look who's out here with me.
I see who's out here.
Let me say something, Dave Brown. Let me say something. Come here, Dirty White Girl. Talking about good. Now, all you two-for-nickel gutter trash out there that get up in the morning and put your makeup on with coloring crayons and wish you could look like this, just back up and regroup, because this right here is the epitome of womanhood. And all the wives and the girlfriends and all the fans out here are trying to get a petition up to keep her away from ringside, because just like your old lady's gonna get on your case, Dave Brown, you know, she distracts people. And when she distracts people, it gives the Dirty White Boy and the Nature Boy a chance to beat up on people like the King Jerry Lawler. Oh, the King Dustin Rhodes. On him, baby. Did you see how I beat Dustin Rhodes? Right in the middle, baby. 1, 2, 3. And the boy couldn't even get up. And then I not only beat Dustin Rhodes, but by right says I am the unified world heavyweight champion, because I did beat Jerry the King Lawler for the 3 count right in the middle of the ring for none. And I'm his character witness. I'm the character witness. Right?
Well, you don't have the belt, so... And he's got the title, so what's happening? Poor old Dutch.
Yeah, they saw it was 3 against 1 in a lot of that match.
Now, Dirty White Boy, let's get one thing straight here. That belt belongs to me. And baby, no, you shut up and listen to me for a minute.
This belt belongs to you. If this belt belongs to you, that belt right there rightfully belongs to me, because I beat this punch right here, right in the middle.
You didn't beat me, fair and square. You had your little surprise, so-called sleazeball. Boy, that better watch your mouth. Hey, boy, you better watch your head.
He's just instigating everything.
There's a little equalizer, the King with a chair.
Hey. Sour grapes, sour grapes, sour grapes. You're mad because he beat you, and you're mad because both of us has beat you.
It took both of you.
Justin, you're wearing a belt right there that should be around this man's waist right here, and you know it. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, let me tell you something, King. You're wearing a belt around your waist that rightfully belongs to me, boy. I'm the world's champion, not you. Hey, well, yeah, slap you in the middle of next week.
Come on, jump on me if you feel strong.
Let me tell y'all something, both. We wouldn't give you 10 cents for cheese on a Whopper, so when we get you in the ring, we're just going to kick your brains in. How's that sound?
Stand right there, because Dustin, tell him about that belt, brother.
See, I beat your booty all over that ring that night, and you know it. Now, you listen to me, gentlemen.
Going full Dusty.
See, on the TV, you said you'll bring a little surprise package. That little surprise package ain't nothing but a big sleazeball.
Hey, you better watch your mouth. What you gonna do? I'll slap you in the middle next week, boy. You think you'll talk to me?
Oh, we're going right here. Call that woman a sleazeball now. Shit.
Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Hey, wait a minute now.
Let me just say one thing. Yeah, you're real tough, Buddy Landell. That's just like it. You're real tough as long as you're behind somebody, and now you're trying to stand behind her. Let me tell you something, and let me tell you something, you little sleaze bag. And that's right.
Brown's like,
There was another jerk that came in here by the name of Rick Rude, and he had himself a little ballet. And I'm going to tell you something, brother. I slapped the taste out of her mouth, and I drove her head right up to her legs, and that's exactly what I'll do to her, too.
Son of a bitch.
You're real tough, ain't you, Lord? You think you're real tough, don't you, boy? Hey, I guess
Father's bragging about beating up a woman on television this week.
And I'll stomp you in the middle of next week, boy. Yeah, the only difference between Rick Rude and him is that he's got the belt and he's here, baby. He's the man now. That's right. And you better be glad I'm in a good mood today.
He's got the belt, too, here.
Yeah, we're going to... Oh, boy.
He's a son of a son. And a son of a gun.
I know it's tempting, but please.
Hey, let me just tell you this, Landell. Your time's coming, brother. The match is already signed. You and the dirty white boy. And young lady...
Yeah, Rude was there in 85,
like
84,
said,
85.
You want to act like a man, you're going to get treated like a man. And as far as you talking about touching one hair on this lovely lady's head, any lady out here's rear end would make her a Sunday face.
Bull right there, because you can look out here in this crowd and all you see is a bunch of
They're hot.
Right here's the best looking thing in professional wrestling today.
Yeah, CWA closing out the year is hot. Digging it.
Why don't we just take it to the ring? Everybody's had their say.
The bottom line is they're just jealous because I beat Dustin Rhodes and I beat the King Jerry Lawler, and they can't accept defeat.
The bottom line is you've got that belt and that the match has been signed. The grudge match has been signed and will be coming up. Dirty white boy, Buddy Landell. Well,
how's Landell trying to take the dirty white girl by the arm away from, you guys see that? And she like waited and said fuck off and waited for dirty white boy.
Now, dirty white girl
like,
at ringside.
Lando kind of gave her a dirty look. That was very weird.
To go against them. The
Big O and TD Steele.
Match probably won't even break a sweat.
We'll see, buddy. Big O and TD Steele stepping in up there. This is going to be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match.
I don't know whatever happened in this league.
Big O looks like to be starting for his team. And Buddy Landell steps through the ropes. Just wrestle, Buddy, and we'll pay attention to the match. That's what we'll do, is you step in against the Big O. As we said, the Big O got some pretty good size on him. Whoa, shoves Buddy Landell down to the mat. What was it Landell just said a minute ago? Probably won't even break a sweat. And immediately he claims he grabbed him by the hair. Now, I don't think so. Crowd says he didn't.
Last week's matches were crazy.
Now Landell. Landell hanging back behind the referee. I'll tell you, this guy is something else. Oh, shoved him down again. I was watching close that time, and he never touched his hair. Big O just shoved him down to the mat. slaps him and immediately goes to the corner, makes the tag. Yeah, that's strategy, all right. That's what they call running, buddy. I don't know what dictionary
You can tell this guy's green as hell, too.
It doesn't say strategy.
We've seen TD steal a few times. Also green as hell, but...
Dirty White Boy pops him into the rope. TD, what a sunset.
I might have even seen the big O.
Got a 1 count.
Name sort of rings a
Dirty
bell
White Boy immediately back on his feet, though.
Green.
Boy, he grabbed TD Steele and he slammed him hard. Tag made. Here's Buddy Landell. Brings up the boot. Landell back to the corner, makes the tag. On the man who does hold the CWA Heavyweight Championship right now. He's got the belt. Dirty White Boy. He's got a cover count of 1, 2.
Damn, easy. That was a pretty good little squash, actually. I like that finish.
So the team of Dirty White Boy and Buddy Landell has a victory here. The time out at 1:48, 1:48 as they get the win. Dirty White Girl outside the ring with them here today. They head for the dressing room with a victory. We'll head back here for more wrestling action.
Oh shit, here we go.
It's me, pretty boy Larry Sharp, and look what I got. The back of a monster, the side of a monster, the front of a monster. Now I want to know, where's the guy with the big mouth that calls himself the king that will wrestle anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere? Well, Memphis on Saturday morning right now seems fine to me. Or Monday night, Tuesday night.
Come aboard the Ho Train!
Wednesday night, Thursday night. They'll all be a bad night.
I think that was only 10 years from this. And like 5 or 6 gimmicks later, probably more than that.
Sharp introduces him to the Soul Taker. Don't yell for him. He ain't coming out. Stop that. He ain't coming out because he is scared. Scared of what's going to happen to him. Too tall to get over. Too wide to get around. A wrestler by any other name just would not be the same. If you understand what I'm telling you. Do you know, look at the size of the arms on this man. Do you know the tattoo man used up 250 needles, bent them up, trying to get that aching nose arm? Well,
is he trying to say that it's tougher to tattoo a man that's really muscular?
I've been at the Monster Factory, and every time
You need special needles. You guys even know anything about tattooing?
I hear Jerry Lawler saying, I'll wrestle anybody anytime. It hurts me. It hurts me. That's why I built my machine right here, right now.
Oh. That's the Supreme Fighting Machine, Kama. All right. Shit. Kama gimmick was pretty cool.
I suppose you got something smart to say, which will be the first
Yo, Pammy,
time
what's
I ever
up?
did if it is.
I don't have anything smart to say. I do have to say that is quite a specimen that you brought in this time from the Monster Factory, Larry Sharp.
Specimen in here. I would not bring anything but a specimen from the Monster Factory, and we're going to get up there and monsterize a couple people right now.
We're going to get a squash?
A handicap match. We got
a handicap.
Tim Hall as the Soul Taker. This guy
Let's
is huge. Until you're standing beside him, you cannot appreciate the size of this guy that Larry Sharp has brought in from the Monster Factory. Sharp, of course, the man who brought in Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, it's the Godfather.
And now he has got the Soul Taker. This guy with the arms all tattooed and the mohawk haircut going against 2 wrestlers in there today. The Soul Taker. Boy, he'd waste no time and hammering first.
The width of his shoulders is the height of an average man's waist. The size of his arms is the size of an average man's neck.
What's up, Jay?
The size of his thighs is the size of an average woman's waist. That is the #1 man in professional wrestling right now, and you're seeing him here first. Just watch it.
Backbreaker.
The Soul Taker.
Oh, airplane spin, really reckless. He landed okay, though.
That is not Jerry Lawler.
That's it.
I guarantee you that. Count is 2. 3,
Damn.
and this one is over. The handicap match is
Even
done
bitch slap. This guy gets
in
some hell.
54 seconds. 54 seconds, and the Soul Taker has a victory here. Larry Sharp out here. Well, look at the Soul Taker jumping up and down on Tim Hall. As we said, Chris Frazier was thrown out of the ring. Larry Sharp telling him, pour it on.
That's right.
Sharp yelling, is that Jerry Lawler? It is not. And you said, where is Lawler? Yeah, I guarantee you Lawler will be around. That is not Lawler, of course
I
not.
know that Lawler won't have enough guts to come out there, or he'd be out of here right now. It's easy to run your mouth when Larry Sharp's sitting up at the Monster Factory, but when I come here and knock on your door with a monster like the bear, we mean business, and the hell you're sitting, you're hiding, you're shaking. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? You better run. You better run. Because if you show up for a match, it's all over, Jerry Lawler. Come on, Jerry Lawler.
Lawler can only take so much. That's right, Jay.
Because I ain't got no money to do it. But as soon as you sign on the dotted line and the green is in the air, we're going to show people what the real King of Memphis is like. Now, what do you got to say, Blue Eyes?
All I got to say is...
You call him Blue Eyes? Good one.
Very Sharp. I don't know where you find these jerks. I don't know what kind of rocks you look under to dig up people like him and Bam Bam Bigelow. But that seems to be your whole lifelong ambition, to find a mold together and create some sort of, I don't even know what to call this kind of thing right here.
You'll be calling him sir after you wrestle him. That's what you can call him.
I want to tell you this. What you're trying to do, Larry Sharp, is you're trying to live through people like this, what do you call him, Soul Taker? You're trying to live through people like him and Bigelow, because you see, it's people like you, Larry Sharp, they can't get the job done themselves, so they have to go try to find somebody that can do it for them. Isn't that right?
People like Larry Sharp that's got the brains and the money to hire the brawn, not running around out here trying to keep it all for myself. That's right. I pick men out just to come and smack you around, and you can send your carcass to God because your soul belongs to Larry Sharp and the Soul Taker.
Well, let me tell you, hey, Sharp, don't walk away yet, brother, because as you know, I've already got a match, and I don't need, you know, what do I... No, wait a minute.
When I told him I was coming down here, I expect the top match. Now, if you're not the top man, then I'll go ahead and wrestle Tony Schmoney or whatever his name is. We come in for a main event.
Tony Schmoney.
If you ain't a main eventer, speak up, because that's what we want, no matter where we go.
Yeah, well, I don't care what you want, brother. You don't always get what you want. Especially not down here. You may up north where you come from, but you don't get your way all the time down here. What do I got to gain from wrestling a big
Lawler is looking
this, huh?
very slim right now. Like, even for Lawler, I mean, he looks kind of trimmed up even, like a little toned.
I've gone through, you know, they've come through here in the past. All the big ones, all the bad ones. And as you can see, Larry Sharp, I'm still here, brother. And I ain't got nothing to gain from wrestling a jerk like that.
Well, then, Water, yes, you do. You know what? Because you want to say, yeah, I beat Hulk Hogan, I beat Rick Rude, I challenged Ric Flair. Well, here's a man knocking on your door right in your backyard, and you're a yellow-bellied sapsucker if you don't take the match. Take it, Lawler. You ain't got the guts. You ain't got the guts. You stay in the South because you couldn't live up north. You couldn't deal with the Monster Factory. Shut your mouth, you
Let me tell you something, Sharp. As I said, brother,
We might need a Lawler brother count in the future.
them all. I don't care how big they are. I don't care how bad they're supposed to be. And I'm sure I can look at this guy. Yeah, he looks big and he looks bad. But you see, old sayings don't get to be old sayings unless there's a lot of truth to them. And I'm sure you've heard, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And if you want to see him fall, brother, You put him in the ring with me. But as I said, what's in it for me? What do I got to gain from wrestling this jerk, huh? Answer me that, Shark.
Make a name for yourself and quit being a chump. Beat these backyard local heroes that are made a dime a dozen. You can try and pick on a real man for a change. But just like your old girlfriend Tammy Bay said, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And she was singing when she said it.
Is that personal?
So walk on off, Sharp. Hey! Come back here one more time.
You're going to put up or you're going to shut up?
What are you going to put up? That's all I'm asking.
Well, you want me to put up some money?
You're talking about
what do you
money,
need?
clown?
Tell me what you need. You need some women in your life. You need some.
You tell me what you got, Sharp.
What do you want?
You're the one that's...
Whatever I got is better than what you got. So whatever you pick of mine is going to be better than what you have. I'm the guy with everything to lose.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, Sharp.
What do you want to put up?
No, I'll tell you what. Why don't we put up or shut up your big mouth? How about that, okay? I'll wrestle this jerk. I'll wrestle your big creation. Is this the best you got at the Monster Factory? Is this the best you've been able to come up with?
He is the baddest thing on the face of the earth.
Right, that's fine. I want him to be the biggest. I want him to be the baddest that you've ever had. Because when I beat him, I want you to shut up, okay, brother?
Hey, I don't have to worry about cutting my vocabulary because that bet is in the bank.
Well, apparently that match is going to occur then, as the Soul Taker with Larry Sharp will be going against the King. We'll be back with
We'll be right back. Again, what are you going to be doing next Sunday? Hopefully coming back here to hang out with me as we get closer to the end of CWA in 89. What will we be doing next is going to be the question.
Championship Wrestling fans, Evansville
I'm not sure.
Coliseum. Matches return.
Again,
Wednesday
brand
night
new
to
video,
Evansville.
guys.
Before we get to that big card, I want to remind you the 20
Brand new video in the video section. Make sure you check that out immediately after this live stream. We don't have much time left. And if you do check that video out, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. There it is in the chat. And give it a like ski as well. Share it out to a wrestling friend. Let somebody know about Wrestle Plunge here. And have them maybe come in and join us on a Sunday night. Kind of continue to grow this community. Again, thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Soul Taker, a brand new wrestler brought in by Larry Sharp, will take on Steve Marino. Wildside, Ronnie Gossett in the corner against Bill Dundee and Dutch Mantell. Rock and Roll Express battle the Blackbirds. That CWA tag team belt is at stake. And the grudge tag match of the year.
Oh, somebody jumped in the
Lawler
Discord. Hell yeah.
Dustin Rhodes battle Buddy
Get in
Landell
the
and
Discord,
the Dirty White Boy.
folks.
By the way, the Dirty White Girl will be in the corner. Plus a special added challenge match as Larry Sharp and the Soul Taker have badgered Jerry Lawler. They've challenged Jerry Lawler. Lawler's answering the challenge Wednesday night here in Evansville at the Coliseum. He'll take on the Soul Taker. Dutch Mantell, I know you've got some comments for the fans
Okay,
here in
we're
Evansville.
coming back to Evansville because they've remodeled the building and it's a real big car. We used to be in Owensboro. Now we're coming back to Evansville, and I like the building. They said they've remodeled it, made me a fine, big, nice dressing room. I'm all thankful for that. I'm going to be in Paducah, and I'm going to be in Henryville when the CWA goes there. But let me talk about Evansville. Gossett, I want you to bring them snake-carrying, long-legged, ugly-looking Wildside to the ring and see if they can see if they can hang with me and the Superstar. Because let me tell you one thing, Chris Champion, the real snake is not in that bag. The real snake's outside that ring, Ronnie Gossett.
Could have went somewhere else with that. The real snake's in my pants. I'm just saying.
And I'm going to tell you one thing, Gossett. Everybody who leaves you, whether it be me and you got mad at the Master Pain, everybody ends up to be a low-life, egg-sucking dog. Well, Wildside, you're going to learn that, and we're going to teach it to you the hard way Wednesday night in Evansville.
Six-man tag team action coming up here. Spike Huber, Kevin Dillinger, and Mike Davis. Rock and Roll RPM, Mike
There we
Davis.
go. Like I said, yeah, Dustin and Freddie. Freddie played doing double duty.
By Freddie and the King,
Jerry Lawler. We got a dream team on our hands. Here's what we got, folks. Lawler, Rhodes, and Kruger. Are you kidding me?
Kevin Dillinger taking off those rawhide chaps he's got over in the corner. Spike Huber with his warm-up jacket off. Mike Davis just kind of stalking around over in the corner.
Hey, Lawler, you give me half a chance, I'll take that from you, man.
Davis yelling at Lawler, give him half a chance he'd take that World Unified title off of him. A lot of people have tried, Mike. Tell you what, it has proven to be much easier to talk about it than it is to actually do it. The King still has that World Unified title, of course. All right. Looks like Dustin Rhodes will be starting for his team across the way. Not sure yet. Spike Huber, Spike stays in as Kevin Dillinger steps out. Dustin against Huber. Dustin Rhodes, of course, out of Austin, Texas. Second-generation wrestler, son of Dusty Rhodes. Spike Huber from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Second-generation
Works out in the gym. You can tell it by looking at those muscles, the upper body strength. Back in the corner, Dustin Rhodes. Nice move. As he had Huber back in the corner, the referee said, "Oop, break." And Dustin backed all the way across the ring. Nice and clean. Dustin grabs that left arm, wraps it up, makes the tag on the King. And here comes Lawler.
Lawler's... I can't get over how slim he looks here.
But Spike Huber. Huber trying to flip, twist, and turn.
Even from just a few weeks ago.
Lawler shoves him down to the mat and drops down with the right hand, which I believe he probably had doubled up into a fist. Lawler said he used the fist on me first, and the referee
Welcome in Patrick Moore.
Keep those hands open. Yeah, there's Huber. Clinched fist. Middle of the ring. Huber forces Lawler back to the ropes over near the corner. Mike Davis holds him up. But Huber runs into Davis as Lawler moved out of the way just in time. Mike Davis hits the floor. Kevin Dillinger and Spike down to console him. Davis starts into the ring after Lawler. But the referee right there says, "Out of here. You're not the legal man in the ring." That would be Spike Huber, and he's the one that has to come back in. He does, but now the tag is made, and Mike Davis is the legal man in the ring as he glares at Lawler. Two minutes gone in this one. Expiration of time match. There's Rock and Roll RPM. Mike Davis out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Horrible bullet on Mike
Ties
Davis
it up
here.
with the King. 234 out of Memphis, Tennessee. The holder of the world.
Come on, Rev. Come on, Calhoun.
Whoa! Lawler ducks, and this time it's Davis who nails first Kevin Dillinger and then Spike Huber. And Lawler is well on his way to outsmarting everyone out of
I was trying to get the rub from Freddie. That's why he's tagging with him. He's like, God dang, he's over his head.
Davis explaining to Kevin Dillinger he meant no harm, that it was Lawler responsible, not him. Davis hanging back close to his corner. Lawler came in there after him and takes Davis back to his corner. Dustin Rhodes holds him up, but Davis ducks out of the way and says, "Oh, how smart I am." Lawler says, maybe not that smart. Lawler nailed Mike Davis. Kevin Dillinger in, and the tag has been made on Freddie. Dillinger came in second gear, but immediately threw it into reverse. Time beginning to be a factor here in the match. Kevin Dillinger with that gloved right hand. Freddie, says the crowd. Mike Davis asking for quiet. Dillinger fired into the boot of Lawler over in the corner. Lawler smacked him just for good measure. Freddie picks him up. Tag has been made, and Dustin Rhodes hits him with that big high drop kick. Dillinger puts him into the rope. Dustin Rhodes with a shoulder. Dustin blocks him.
I don't think we've had any Freddie bumps, if I'm going to be honest. I don't think we've ever had one Freddie bump, if I'm going to be honest. And also this week, we haven't got much time left. 2 opportunities with Bill Dundee and the Brother Count early in episode 1 and nothing else. Ugh.
And
will we ever get Dillinger, 7 brothers?
Nice move there. Dillinger misses with the elbow as Dustin had moved out of the way. Dustin Rhodes hammers it down to the mat. There's a cover. Count of 1, 2. Spike Huber there to interfere. And
who is this guy? Rocking the black glove.
Tag made by Dustin Rhodes. Here is Lawler. Lawler gets the cover, but can't make it stick for a 3 count. Why? Well, Mike Davis, for one thing, was headed his way at full speed. Kevin Dillinger, Jerry Lawler. Outside on the left, it's Mike Davis and his partner Spike Huber. Across the way, Dustin Rhodes and Freddie in Lawler's corner are covered by Lawler. Mike Davis comes in. He's going to drop down on Lawler, and again Lawler moves out of the way, and once again Mike Davis has been outmaneuvered by the King. King making Davis look bad here today, especially in the eyes of his partners. Everybody jumping in the ring. Our time winding down here as all 6 of them are in there. We've got a commercial break we're going to have to get in very shortly here.
Damn. Best move I've seen Huber do the entire time in 89, and that's it. I still don't think Freddie's taking a damn bump. Tommy Gilbert ain't taking no bumps.
Victory in the fall. We're going to check the time. We'll go to the break, and we'll rejoin you in a moment.
Yeah, it totally does look like just a rubber Freddie Halloween mask, dead pump. Shit. Gonna turn Huber face.
I'm corrected. We are back right here, right now. Spike Huber.
This is too important to go to a commercial for.
By both Mike Davis and Kevin Dillinger. I didn't see exactly what started this, but Davis and Dillinger had both turned on Huber, and Huber, having to fight for himself, does run them both out of the ring. Davis said nobody beats up on Dillinger. Well, there they go out of here. Now we'll take the break, and we'll be back with you in a moment.
Lord, what a week. Oh, last episode was insane with the match quality. It really was. Really fun episode. Maybe my favorite of the entire year.
Match today. The Blackbirds won their match. Dirty White Boy and Buddy Landell got a win today, too, but they spent a good part of their time yelling at
we are going to keep rocking and rolling on Sundays. We got
more to come on that one.
2.5 months to get through here.
Latest creation from Larry Sharp's Monster Factory. Huge guy in here. I had no trouble winning a handicap match here today. Upcoming matches coming up with the Soul Taker, too. Look out for him. Then Jerry Lawler, Freddie, and Dustin Rhodes winning the 6-man match as they defeated Spike Huber, Mike Davis, Kevin Dillinger.
I'd really like to see that Blackbirds and rock and roll match.
Dillinger, Huber, and Davis's corner after the match. We will be looking for you next week with more
That's right. Dave is already doing it for me.
CWA Championship Wrestling action. Till then,
6 o'clock next week right here. 2 more episodes. Come back through.
Are selected and paid by parties.
See where we're going next. We're going to October 21st and October 28th, 2 days before Halloween. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the Halloween. I mean, hell, every day's Halloween. Every week's Halloween here with Freddy Krueger and Jason on the show. So even though Jason's only appeared like once or twice, they save Jason for the big shows. Freddy's a weekly attraction. You can't do a show without Freddy right now. But everyone, thank you all so much again coming through this week. I really appreciate it. Again, make sure the bell is clicked and make sure that you get notified when I go live every Sunday night at 6 Eastern. But right now, please go check out this right here. Brand new video about a secret meeting between Vince McMahon and Bret Hart 2 months after Owen Hart died. And if you could give it some love, again, give it a comment, give it a share, let a friend know about Publicly Buzzed as well, and give that video a like and some hype. There's this new thing on there called Hype. It really helps maybe move it out into the algorithm, and I appreciate the hell out of it, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to continue to grow a community here at Wrestle Plunge. And again, we're getting close to the end of CWA, so I don't know exactly what we're going to do next, but I'm going to find something that hopefully is copyright free, or maybe go back in the past from early CWA, maybe do some tests to see exactly what we can get away with, or maybe we'll try to go into a little bit of USWA and continue with 90. I don't know yet. We're going to fill it out and see where we go. But so far, 89 CWA has been very, very fun, so I've enjoyed it. But yeah, and the folks like right here, brand new subscriber, Junior Gonzalez. If you go and check out the video section, you'll see there's a lot of content in there for you to check out and to interact with. So I really appreciate it. And again, every Sunday we do this right here on Wrestle Plunge. So really appreciate it. Dead Punk coming through. Thanks for the show. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, make it a thing, Dead Punk. Come back through next week if you have the time. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I'll look this up just because I was talking to somebody on another channel Friday about this, and the official change happens at the very end of the year. It's like December 30th or December 31st, so basically the beginning of 90 is when it becomes USWA, where WCCW became USWA in August of 89. And but yeah, we still got just a little bit longer, and I'm guessing they're going to unify the CWA World title with the Unified title. I don't know that, but I imagine it will disappear, but I'm not exactly sure how. Who knows? Interesting. Patrick thinks I could get away with WCCW 89, so we'll see. Again, we're gonna check. We're gonna fill it out. That's what we're gonna do. We're definitely gonna be filling it out. Matthew, hope you have a good night. But everyone, please go check out the brand new video. It helped me out tremendously, and I will see you next week. And yeah, keep an eye. And if you don't follow me, I have a lot of socials. I'm on X. I don't post as much on X, but Facebook, I just hit 21,000 followers on Facebook. I post a lot of content on there, and make sure that you keep an eye on the Wrestle Plunge YouTube, because every day I'm posting old pictures and trying to get some interaction and continue it going here. But all right, thank you all so much. Appreciate it. Have a great week.